Hello everyone, and welcome to Skyrim. I'm going to be doing Let's Play video of Skyrim, the 4,000th Let's Play video on YouTube. That's right, of Skyrim. So anyway, I've been wanting to play this game since the time that I have seen Let's Play videos of Skyrim on YouTube. I have wanted to do one of my own. I have played Skyrim before, so this will not be a blind playthrough. It will be modded. I have a modded Skyrim. The mods are in the description. Almost all of them are just to add a little bit more realism to the game. So I am going to do a little bit differently than I think many other Let's Play YouTubers do, and I'm going to be taking it slow. I'm going to be very much enjoying every bit of lore that I can find, and I'm going to be as immersed into the game as possible. One of the beautiful things about Skyrim is that the character is not voiced, which means that I can do all of the voicing of the character. And you'll see that the way I voice characters and the way I go about playing games like this is I try to get into it as much as I possibly can. And for anybody that's already a current viewer of my channel, I will be continuing the Dragon Age 2 series. That's not the end of the Dragon Age 2 series. I'm just going to be releasing a video like a Skyrim, and then Dragon Age 2, and then Skyrim, and then Dragon Age 2, and so on. And I will be completing the Dragon Age series in its entirety as well. I'm just doing this as a side little passion project of mine because I really love this game, and I've always wanted to do a Let's Play of it. So let's get into it. I'm going to make a brand new game here, starting from the classic vanilla start screen, which I'm sure many of you have seen 100 million times, and other of you who have never played Skyrim before, I hope you go on this journey with me and enjoy it just as much as I do. So let's get started with a brand new Let's Play of Skyrim. I really hope you enjoy it. Let's get into it. Here I am, just waking up in a cart. I was captured by these Imperials. They were really after him, whoever he is, but I just happened to be at the wrong place at the wrong time, and they lumped me in with him. Now here I am in this cart. I was logging outside of Skyrim in a different province. I was coming back to Skyrim, back to my home. I just completed some work.
Hey, you. You're finally awake. You were trying to cross the border, right?
Yeah.
Walked right into that Imperial ambush. Same as us. And that thief over there.
Yeah.
Stormcloaks. Skyrim was fine until you came along. Empire was nice and lazy. If they hadn't been looking for you, they could have stolen that horse and been halfway to Hammerfell. You there. You and me. We shouldn't be here. It's these Stormcloaks the Empire wants.
Yeah, I know.
We're all brothers and sisters in binds now, thief.
Shut up back there.
What's wrong with him, huh?
Watch your tongue. You're speaking to Ulfric Stormcloak, the true High King.
Ulfric? The Jarl of Windhelm? You're the leader of the rebellion. But if they've captured you... Oh gods, where are they taking us?
I don't know where we're going, but Sovngarde awaits.
No, this can't be happening. This isn't happening.
Hey,
God.
what village are you from, horse thief?
Why do you care?
A Nord's last thoughts should be of home.
Rorikstead. I'm from Rorikstead.
General Talion, sir. The headsman is waiting.
Good. Let's get this over with.
By the way, guys, if you notice some purple, like if you notice a little bit of purple on the models here, that's only very briefly. It's like that to avoid a glitch where the cart starts shaking around a bunch. So I have a mod to just get rid of that issue, but that'll go away soon.
Sure. Mara, Debella, Kinnereth, Akatosh, Divines, please help me.
It's really depressing to think that we're in a card here about to die.
General Tully is the military governor. And it looks like the Thalmor are with him. Damn elves. I bet they had something to do with this.
Yeah, that's General Tullius over there in the red cloak, and he's speaking to some Thalmor, which are elves from the Empire. They orchestrated all of this.
This is Helgen. I used to be sweet on a girl from here. Wonder if Velod is still making that mead with juniper berries mixed in.
That sounds really good.
Funny. When I was a boy, Imperial walls and towers used to make me feel so safe.
Yeah.
Where are they going?
Let's go inside.
Why? I want to watch the soldiers.
Inside the house. Now.
God, it's bleak.
Get these prisoners out of the carts. Move it!
Why are we stopping?
About to be
Why do you
executed.
think? End of the line.
Let's go. Shouldn't keep the gods waiting for us.
No, wait! We're not rebels!
Face your death with some courage, thief.
You've got to tell them! We weren't with you! This is a mistake!
Step towards the block when we call your name. One at a time.
Empire loves their damn lists.
Ulfric Stormcloak, Jarl of Windhelm.
It has been an honor, Jarl Ulfric.
Ralof of Riverwood. Lokir of Rorikstead.
No! I'm not a rebel! You can't do this!
Halt!
You're not gonna kill me!
Archers!
Get away, buddy. Ah,
Anyone else feel like running?
Wait. You there. Step forward.
well, I suppose running isn't going to work.
Are you?
Alright, so here it is where I create my character. I'm going to fast forward through this, but just to let you know, I'm going to be a Nord. I was a logger. So I did odd jobs where, you know, I helped people with clearing wood to use for lumber mills and things like that. So that's going to be my character. I'm going to create my character really quick, and then I'll be right back. Alright, everyone, here is my character. He is a hardened guy, and he's been working in the forests all of his life with an axe. He's pretty good with an axe. And his father was a blacksmith long years ago. His father was a blacksmith, and he knows a little bit of blacksmithing. That's part of the way he was raised. But now he's about to be headless. So let's go ahead and finish our character. Okay, so his name is going to be Talion Stonebrook. That is going to be our character.
You picked a bad time to come home to Skyrim, kinsman. Captain, what should we do? He's not on the list.
Forget the list. He goes to the block.
By your orders, Captain. I'm sorry. At least you'll die here, in your homeland. Follow the captain, prisoner.
Ulfric Stormcloak. Some here in Helgen call you a hero, but a hero doesn't use a power like the voice to murder his king and usurp his throne. You started this war, plunged Skyrim into chaos, and now the Empire is going to put you down and restore the peace.
What's that noise?
What was that?
It's nothing. Carry on.
Yes, General Tullius.
That was
Give them
strange.
their last rites.
As we commend your souls to Aetherius, blessings of the 8 divines upon
For
you.
the love of Talos, shut up and let's get this over.
Learn.
Wow.
As you wish.
Alright.
Come on! I haven't got all morning.
Oh, but you do.
My ancestors are smiling at me, Imperials. Can you say the same?
God. Oh, fuck. Jesus Christ.
You Imperial bastards!
What a brave man.
As fearless in death as he was in life.
Next, the Nord and the Rags.
Ah, shit.
There it is again. Did you hear that?
What is that
I
noise?
said, next, prisoner.
To the block, prisoner. Nice and easy.
Fucking Christ. Well, it's time to say my prayers. What the fuck is that?
Sentries, what do you see?
Wow. An incredible dragon has just... Alright, let's get inside. Shit.
What is that thing? Could the legends be true?
Legends don't burn down villages.
There's a dragon out there?
We need to move, now! Up through the tower. Let's go!
Alright. But where is there to go up the tower?
Up the tower.
Just need to move some of these.
Shit. Alright, let's go. Is it still out there?
See the inn on the other side? Jump through the roof and keep going.
Jump through the roof? What are you talking about, man? Fuck, I don't have anywhere else to go. Alright, let's get going. There's a hole in the floor.
Hammond, you need to get over here now.
Oh shit. That kid almost died. That was close.
Prisoner, keep close to me if you want to stay that way. Gunnar, take care of the boy. I have to find General Tullius and join the defense. God's guide you, Headman.
Fuck, let's go. Let's go.
Stay close to the wall.
Oh my god. Here it is again.
Quickly, follow me.
We've got to get in a safe place. We're out in the open. If I live through this, I'm incredibly lucky.
Into the keep, soldier. We're leaving.
Yeah, keep throwing those fireballs. Oh my god.
Use everything we have.
Bela, you damn traitor! Out of my way!
We're escaping, Hadvar. You're not stopping us this time.
Fine, I hope that dragon gets you all in trouble.
Shit.
You, come on, into the keep.
Oh, that poor soul. He's dead for sure. Ah, let's get inside.
You loose inside. Come on.
All right, let's get in there. Oh my god. Maybe I'll be safe inside the keep.
We'll meet again in Sovngarde, brother. Looks like we're the only ones who made it. That thing was a dragon, no doubt. Just like the children's stories and the legends. The harbingers of the end times. We better get moving. Come here. Let me see if I can get those bindings off.
How long has it been since dragons have been flying about in Skyrim?
There you go. You may as well take Gunnar's gear. He won't be needing it anymore.
Gunjar. Well,
That
I guess
armor
he
on
won't be
Gunnar
using
isn't
it.
doing him
It's
any
true.
good.
Alright,
Go
fine.
ahead.
I'll take his armor, I'll take his axe, some of his stuff. Let me put it on myself. Okay, there we go. I'm gonna drop my other old clothes.
Alright, get that armor on.
Alright, there I am. Got some armor on, got an axe.
Some way out of here.
Swing it a few times. Alright, I got the hang of it. Very good with axes. Used to it. I've had axes in my hand my whole life. Chopping wood and cutting down trees.
From our side.
Wait, who's that? Hide.
Take cover.
Get this gate open.
Ambush. Oh, God. Good swing.
Maybe
Good
one
swing,
of the
Rayloff.
Imperials had the key.
Maybe. Let's see. He has some stuff, but he doesn't have a key.
Let's see here.
What about her?
Here we are.
Oh, he found the key. Alright, good.
Let's see if it opens that door.
Barely survived that.
Come on.
We only survived because we were able to use a sneak attack.
Down on our heads.
Yeah, let's get going. It's dark in here. It's hard to see. Only have a little bit of candlelight, torchlight. By the way, I'm gonna level up really quick. Let me level up. I'm gonna, I guess we'll go with health, and I'm gonna go with one-handed here because I've already got a, as the backstory suggests, my one-handed weapons will do 20% more damage because I'm already got a good axe hand on me.
Grab everything important and let's move. Dragon's burning everything to the ground.
I just need to gather some more potions.
Alright, what's in here? Rabbit and pheasant. Oh, what the hell? Where did you come from? Rayloff.
A storeroom.
Jesus Christ.
We'll need them.
Well, he certainly knows his way around a battlefield. Let's take those potions, they might be useful. Here's another potion.
Done? Let's get moving.
Yeah, let's get out of here.
Trolls, blood. It's a torture room.
Torture room.
Come on.
Ooh, right in the head.
Was Jarl Ulfric with you?
No, I haven't seen him since the dragon showed up.
Wait a second. Looks like there's something in this cage. That's
honestly, it feels weird to kill another person.
We might need that gold once we get out.
I've never killed someone.
Grab anything useful and let's go.
I'm still a little shaken. I just hit this guy in the head with an axe. Easy. Shit. But my life depends on it. I have no choice. Let's see if I can pick this lock. Ah, there we go. I got it. These poor people were tortured. It's unfortunate, but this gold I think I could get some use for. Ah, the Book of the Dragonborn. Might be able to read that later when I have some time to rest. Lockpicks and a potion. Could definitely use that. Alright, let's get out of here. Oh, God. Skeletons, people dying. This place was not a happy place, but I don't suppose that skeleton will need the gold that it had anymore. Jesus, there's just dead bodies laying everywhere. What kind of kind of prison was this? It wasn't just a simple prison. Let's get out of here.
Orders are to wait until General Tullius arrives.
I'm not waiting to be killed by a dragon. We need to fall back.
Just give the general some time.
More Imperials. Let's go around. There's some archers over here.
That it? Is that your best?
Fuck, guys, I'm outnumbered. There we go. Right across the face.
On ahead. See if the way is clear.
Alright. And by the way, guys, I'm going to be switching back and forth between first person, third person, just whenever it feels right. I might go back and forth. I kind of like seeing my character sometimes. I like to see the model. I like to see the clothes that he's wearing. So I switch back and forth depending on the situation. Alright. I think we can go this way.
The rest of them will have to find another way out.
Yeah, let's keep going. Appears to be an opening that way. Walk through this puddle here. This river, whatever this is, stream. Coin purse. I don't think that dead person will need it. What the hell are those? Crap, spiders. Fucking disgusting things. Ah, there's more. Oh, good shot.
I hate those damn things. Too many eyes, you know?
Yeah, way too many eyes. Alright, let's keep going. Gotta get out of here. Oh, it's so dark and hard to see. I need a torch is what I need. Wait, what is that?
Hold up. There's a bear just ahead. See her?
Yeah, I see her.
I'd rather not tangle with her right now. Let's try to sneak by. Just take it nice and slow. And watch where you step. Or if you're feeling lucky, you can take this bow. Might take her by surprise. Go ahead. I'll follow your lead and watch your back.
A bear? Alright, I'm gonna just sneak past. I don't think it's a good idea to take on a bear right now. Even with a bow. I can get by without upsetting it. That's exactly what I'm gonna do.
Almost there. Phew. That was close.
Yeah, let's get out of here before it hears us.
That looks like the way out. I knew we'd make it.
Ah, yes. Finally, let's get out of this damn cave.
Wait!
Oh, fuck, there's this dragon right there. Shit.
There he goes. Looks like he's gone for good this time. No way to know if anyone else made it out alive. But this place is going to be swarming with Imperials soon enough. We better clear out of here. My sister, Gerda, runs the mill in Riverwood, just up the road. I'm sure she'd help you out. It's probably best if we split up. Good luck. I wouldn't have made it without your help today.
Alright, Rayloff. Jesus. Ah, damn, there's a fly in my damn ear. Fucking thing. Alright. Well, Here we are in Skyrim, finally in my hometown. My home province, I should say. At some point, I need to make my way to Riverwood. I think the clothes I'm wearing is Stormcloak clothes, so if anybody sees me, they'll know immediately that I'm wearing Stormcloak material. So I need to probably change at some point so that nobody gets hostile with me, you know? As long as I keep along this path, hopefully I'll find my way. Oh, fox. Well, here's the main road. I guess if I take this road, I see Riverwood is down past that way. So I guess I have to go this direction. Well, it sure is a beautiful day out. The mountains, the cool air. It's a great day in Skyrim. But damn, I cannot believe that dragon attacked right as I was about to get beheaded. I narrowly escaped with my life. The Guardian Stones. Damn, these freaking bugs though, always in my ear. Well, there's Thief Stone, a Mage Stone, and a Warrior Stone. I suppose if I pray to the warrior gods, that might be a good idea. That'll help me improve a little bit quicker with my with the swing of my axe and my battle abilities. Over time, I think in general, I will be someone that uses mostly a one-handed weapon and a shield. That'll probably be what I do for the majority of the playthrough, just because the character doesn't have a lot of affinity with magic. He's never really grown up with it, so magic is a difficult thing for him to understand and grasp. I'm sure he will meet plenty of mages and things like that over his time, you know, in Skyrim, but as you can see, he is a Stormcloak sympathizer. He's born and raised in Skyrim, so he sympathizes with the cause of taking back Skyrim for, you know, he sides with the Stormcloaks, essentially, so. Alright, here we are in Riverwood.
What is it, woman? Sven drunk on the job again?
Sven is drunk on the job.
Raylo, what are you doing here? I'll be right down.
Rayloff. Oh, yes. Here we are in this small, sleepy little town.
A dragon! I saw a dragon!
What? What is it now, Mother?
It was as big as the mountain and black as night. It flew right over the barrow.
Dragons now, is it? Please, Mother. If you keep on like this, everyone in town will think you're crazy. And I've got better things to do than listen to more of your fantasies.
You'll see. It was a dragon. It'll kill us all, and then you'll believe me.
Hey.
Nobody believes me, but I tell you, I saw a dragon.
I saw it too. You're not crazy. It's hard to believe, but it's true. Excuse me. They've got a lumber mill here too. Well, I'm used to this kind of work. I've been doing that for years.
Now, Raylo, what's going on? You two look pretty well done in. I can't remember when I last slept. Where to start? Well, the news you heard about Ulfric was true. The Imperials ambushed us outside Darkwater Crossing. Like they knew exactly where we'd be. That was 2 days ago now. We stopped in Helgen this morning, and I thought it was all over. Had us lined up to the headsman's block and ready to start chopping.
The cowards.
They wouldn't dare give Ulfric a fair trial. Treason for fighting for your own people. All of Skyrim would have seen the truth then. But then, out of nowhere, a dragon attacked.
You don't mean a real, live...
I can hardly believe it myself. And I was there.
And I was
As
too.
strange as it sounds, we'd be dead if not for that dragon. In the confusion, we managed to slip away. Are we really the first to make it to Riverwood?
Nobody else has come up the South Road today, as far as I know.
Good. Maybe we can lay up for a while. I hate to put your family in danger, Gerda, but...
Nonsense. You and your friend are welcome to stay here as long as you need to. Let me worry about the Imperials. Any friend of Raelof's is a friend of mine. Here's the key to the house. Stay as long as you like. If there is anything else you need, just let me know.
Wow. I can take what I want. Well, I am hungry. So probably some of that will do good, and damn do I need some mead. I've had a really rough day. Oh, and these potions. Definitely need that. And a ring? Well, I guess if you're offering it, I won't mind putting it on my finger as a token and a reminder of the kindness that you've done for me.
There is something you could do for me. For all of us here. The Jarl needs to know if there's a dragon on the loose. Riverwood is defenseless. We need to get word to Jarl Balgruuf in Whiterun to send whatever troops he can. If you'll do that for me, I'll be in your debt.
Thanks, sister.
Really?
I knew we could count on you.
I ought to get back to work before I missed, but... Did anyone else escape? Did Ulfric?
Don't worry. I'm sure he made it out. It'll take more than a dragon to stop Ulfric Stormcloak. I'll let them into the house and, you know, show them where everything is.
Help them drink up our mead, you mean? Good luck, brother. I'll see you later.
Don't worry about me. I know how to lay low.
Yeah, Raelof and I have been through a lot. I really appreciate their hospitality. It's been really tough. So I don't know if you guys realized, but earlier on in the playthrough, I was having some low FPS, and that's because my laptop is not the best laptop out there. So I've reduced the resolution to 1080p instead of 2K, and now it's running very smoothly. So resolution, maybe one day I'll get a really nice computer, and then I can afford to run the game in 2K. But at the moment, it's a little too much for my little laptop. So. Alright, so this must be where Hod and Raelof live. They're offering me this place to stay, so as we heard Girder say, we need to be heading to Whiterun. We need to be doing it soon because that dragon is still about, and there must be something we can do to stop that dragon. So this must be their home, I suppose. Looks like they've got an ox here. Got a farm, some eggs. Yeah, I'm sure as everybody here in Riverwood. Alright. Let's sit down for a second. Have a bite to eat. Here's our food. Let's have a bite of bread. And maybe some carrots. And hell yeah, let's have a drink of mead for sure.
I told you my sister would help us out.
Why were you being executed?
Seriously? You don't know? That was Ulfric Stormcloak himself.
Oh, right. Ulfric. Yeah, I know about him.
Right. The leader of our fight against the Empire. I forget that most people don't know what he looks like, except for those Imperial wanted posters.
It's really strange to know that I was sitting right next to the Stormcloak leader of the rebellion. It's almost like meeting a celebrity. But anyway, how did you end up with those prisoners?
I was assigned to Ulfric's guard. We were on our way to Darkwater Crossing, in the south of Eastmarch. The Imperials were waiting for us. As pretty an ambush as I ever saw. We were outnumbered 5 to 1 at least. Ulfric ordered us to stop fighting. Didn't want us all to die for nothing, I guess. I thought they were taking us south to Cyrodiil. Parade us in front of the Emperor. But then, we stopped in Helgen. And you know the rest.
Yeah, I know the rest. But, since that dragon it seemed like that dragon came in at the perfect moment to, well, save my head, literally. Was that dragon, like, on our side?
What? Oh, hardly. I don't think even Ulfric could pull a dragon out of his pocket. Lucky for us it attacked when it did, eh? I wasn't looking forward to getting a shave from the Imperial Headsman.
I see. Alright, one last thing. I need to get to Whiterun and warn the Jarl about this. Do you know how to get there?
Just head north. You can't miss it. It's the capital of Whiterun Hold. Jarl Balgruuf still hasn't declared for one side or the other. So at least you won't run into any Imperials along the way.
Understood. Alright. Thank you.
I'm going to rest up here a while before heading to Windhelm. Be careful.
Oh, absolutely. I'll be careful. Well, in the meantime, I'm gonna head over here, check out their house. They have a few beds. They did mention I could crash here for the night, so... Oh, there was one thing before I go to bed. I'm gonna sit in this chair here for a second, and if we open up our items in here and look at this. Earlier on, when I was in that dungeon, I picked up this book. It's called The Book of the Dragonborn by Prior Emeline Medrin, Order of Talos, Waynon Priory. Year 360 of the Third Era, 21st of the reign of His Majesty Pelagius IV. Well, I'm going to read up on this book a little bit before I head to bed, but once this book is done and I've read it, then I'll go to bed, and tomorrow I'll head to the Jarl in Whiterun, because right now I'm incredibly tired. But let's get a little bit of reading before bed. Many people have heard the term Dragonborn. We are, of course, ruled by the Dragonborn emperors. But the true meaning of the term is not commonly understood. For those of us in the Order of Talos, this is a subject near and dear to our hearts, and in this book I will attempt to illuminate the history and significance of those known as Dragonborn down through the ages. So apparently there used to be some people called Dragonborn, but the history of why they're called Dragonborn and what it means is not known to us yet. Most scholars agree that the term was first used in connection with the Covenant of Akatosh, when the blessed Saint Alessia was given the Amulet of Kings and the dragonfires in the Temple of the One was first lit. So apparently in order to become a Dragonborn, there's a ritual that you have to go through. And part of that ritual is putting on a necklace called the Amulet of Kings, and then lighting the dragonfires in the Temple of the One. Akatosh, looking with pity upon the plight of men, drew precious blood from his own heart, and blessed Saint Alessia with this blood of dragons, and made a covenant that so long as Alessia's generations were true to the dragon blood, Akatosh would endeavor to seal tight the gates of oblivion, and to deny the armies of Daedra and undead to their enemies, the Daedra-loving Aliads. So according to that, basically there was the god Akatosh was the first one to bestow this blessing of being a Dragonborn, and he bestowed it upon Saint Alessia. That was the first Dragonborn that we know of. Those blessed by Akatosh with the dragon blood became known more simply as Dragonborn. The connection with the rulers of the Empire was thus there from the beginning. Only those of the dragon blood were able to wear the Amulet of Kings and light the dragon fires. So basically, as I understand it, if you're Dragonborn, then you can light the fires and wear the Amulet of Kings. But if you're not Dragonborn, for whatever reason, trying to do those actions will not work. It seems like that's what it's saying here. All the legitimate rulers of the Empire have been Dragonborn. The emperors and empresses of the First Cyrodiilic Empire founded by Alesia, Riemann Cyrodiil and his heirs, and of course Tiber Septim and his heirs, down to our current emperor, His Majesty Pelagius Septim IV. So Alesia said, hey, as long as you stay true to, keep in the throne your family, then all of them will continue to have this Dragonborn blessing. Because of this connection with the emperors, however, the other significance of the Dragonborn has been obscured and largely forgotten by all but scholars and those of us dedicated to the service of the blessed Talos, who was Tiber Septim. Very few realize that being Dragonborn is not a simple matter of heredity. Being the blessing of Akatosh himself, it is beyond our understanding exactly how and why it is bestowed. Those who become emperor and light the dragon fires are surely Dragonborn. The proof is in the wearing of the amulet and the lighting of the fires. But were they Dragonborn and thus able to do these things? Or was the doing the sign of the blessing of Akatosh descending upon them? All that we can say is that it is both and neither, a defined mystery. The line of Septims have all been Dragonborn, of course, which is one reason the simplistic notion of it being hereditary has become so commonplace. But we know for certain that the early Cyrodiilic rulers were not all related. There is also no evidence that Riemann Cyrodiil was descended from Alesia, although there are many legends that would make it so, most of them dating from the time of Riemann and likely attempts to legitimize his rule. We know that the Blades, usually thought of as the Emperor's bodyguards, originated in Akaviri Crusaders who invaded Tamriel for obscure reasons in the late First Era. They appear to have been searching for a Dragonborn. The events at Pale Pass bear this out, and the Akaviri were the first to proclaim Riemann Cyrodiil as Dragonborn. In fact, it was the Akaviri who did the most to promote his standing as Emperor, although Riemann himself never took that title in his lifetime. And of course, there is no known hereditary connection between Tiber Septim and any of the previous Dragonborn rulers of Tamriel. So I just want to know, for anybody that hasn't ever played this game before, I know this is a lot of thick lore. Don't worry, over time it'll be explained. But essentially all that's going on right now is we know that being an emperor means that you're Dragonborn, or at least that's the propaganda that's pushed. So long as this legend about Akatosh is true, then that means, I guess, all the emperors from Alessia's line would be Dragonborn. Okay, whether there can be more than one Dragonborn at a time is another mystery. The emperors have done their best to dismiss this notion, but of course the imperial succession itself means that at the very least there are 2 or more potential Dragonborn at any time. The current ruler and his or her heirs. And that makes total sense, because if there's an emperor right now, and then there's whoever the heir is that takes his place, well, they both have to be Dragonborn, right? That just makes complete sense. So usually it seems like there would have to be at least 2 at any one time. The history of the Blades also hints at this, although little is known of their activities during the interregnum between Riemann's empire and the rise of Tiber Septim. Many believe that the Blades continued to search out and guard those they believed were, or might be, Dragonborn during this time. So the Blades were basically a bodyguard group of the Emperor, and they always they went around searching for people they thought might be Dragonborn. Lastly, we come to the question of the true meaning of being Dragonborn. The connection with dragons is so obvious that it has almost been forgotten. So yeah, this is a good point. Like, okay, if you're Dragonborn, what does that mean anyway? Like, what does that mean? What do you get for being Dragonborn? In these days, when the dragons are in a distant memory, we forget that the early days of being Dragonborn meant having the dragon blood. Most scholars believe that was meant quite literally, although the exact significance is not known. The Nords tell tales of Dragonborn heroes who were great dragon slayers, able to steal the power of dragons they killed. Indeed, it is well known that the Akaviris sought out and killed many dragons during their invasion, and there is some evidence that this continued after they became Riemann Cyrodiil's bodyguard. Again, the connection to dragons. The direct predecessor of the Blades today. So that's the big thing. If you're Dragonborn, that means not only do you have the ability to slay dragons, but if you slay them, then you gain the power of the dragon that it had. So the powers that the dragon had, if you slay it, then you will gain its power. And what is the dragon's power? Well, we'll get to that in a bit. I'll save that for later. But essentially, dragons have the dragon tongue, the dragon language, the shouts. Basically, dragons shout out words. Dragons can actually speak. They have their own language. And if they can say certain words in the dragon tongue, you learn those powers. We'll get to it later. You'll see. You'll better understand later. For anyone that hasn't played the game before, I'm sure many of you already know what I'm talking about. All right. I leave with what is known as the Prophecy of the Dragonborn. It often said to originate in an Elder Scroll, although it is sometimes also attributed to the ancient Akaviri. Many have attempted to decipher it, and many have also believed that its omens have been fulfilled, and that the advent of the last Dragonborn was at hand. I make no claims as an interpreter of prophecy, but it does suggest that the true significance of Akatosh's gift to mortal kind has yet to be fully understood. When misrule takes its place at the 8 corners of the world, when the brass tower walks and time is reshaped, when the thrice-blessed fail and the red tower trembles, when the Dragonborn ruler loses his throne and the white tower falls, when the snow tower lies sundered, kingless, bleeding, the world eater wakes, and the wheel turns upon the last Dragonborn. So that there was like a poem. It's very cryptic, but it can be like, if you decipher it, it's a prophecy of the future, or so many believe. All right, that's enough good reading. Now let's move the game forward like 3 hours. Let's assume that I was reading there in game time for like 3 hours. I did a really good reading sesh. All right, so let's take a rest and let's wake up at let's see. Let's wake up at like 6:30 a.m. All right, here it is, 6:30 in the morning. Good morning. Thanks for letting me crash on the couch. I really needed it. All right, let's get out of here. Ah, yes, bright and early in the morning. It's a good day for a trip. You can even see the stars are still out. It's not complete full day yet. Well, anyway, I think that'll be the end of today's episode. I hope you enjoyed this first episode in Skyrim. I'm trying to get as immersed as possible. Yes, I have played this game. I know a lot of what's going on, but for this playthrough, I am playing the character, and the character does not know what's going on. So I'm reading the books as best I can as he would understand it, even as the lore is new to him. He did not know that dragon was going to come down from the sky. So I'm trying my best to play him. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope you join me for the next episode in the series. This is a passion project of mine, and I love it so much, and this is really mostly just for me having fun. So anyway, thank you for joining me on this adventure, and I will see you next time.